Well, hello, friends. Welcome once again to Teacher Hennie's Read Aloud Corner. Today, we're going to read But No Elephants, authored and illustrated by Jerry Smath. This is one of my favorite books that was given to me by my good friend. It is about an old lady called Grandma Tilde, who finally agrees to take an unwanted elephant into her home but soon regrets her decision. I wonder why. So without further ado, let's find out.
Grandma Tilde lived all alone. She worked hard every day. She had no time to play. One day, a man came to her house. He was selling pets. "Would you like to buy a canary bird?" asked the man. "Very well," said Grandma Tilde. "But no elephants." Grandma Tilde was cooking stew. The bird wanted to help, so he sang a song for her. It made Grandma Tilde very happy. That night, they sat down to eat the stew together, and it tasted better than ever before. The next day, the pet man came again. "Would you like to buy a beaver?" he asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tilde. "But no elephants." Grandma Tilde needed firewood. The beaver wanted to help, so he cut the wood with his sharp teeth. That night, they sat in front of a warm fire. Grandma Tilde went shopping. She met the pet man again. "Would you like to buy a turtle?" he asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tilde. "But no elephants." Grandma Tilde was tired. The turtle wanted to help, so he carried her home on his back. That night, Grandma Tilde washed the turtle and put him to bed. The next day, it rained hard. The roof started to leak. Then someone knocked on the door. It was you-know-who. "Would you like to buy a woodpecker?" the pet man asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tilde. "But no elephants." The woodpecker wanted to help, so he nailed the roof down tight. The dripping stopped. And that night, they all danced together in the warm, dry house. The days got colder and colder. Grandma Tilde put food in jars for the winter. "I don't like the cold," she said. Just then, the pet man appeared. "Would you like to buy an elephant?" he asked. "He's the only one left, and I must leave before it snows." "No! No elephants!" shouted Grandma. She went back to her work. The pet man left. But the elephant stayed. It started to snow, and it kept on snowing, and snowing, and snowing, and snowing. "No elephants!" said Grandma Tilde, but the elephant would not go. They could not see the elephant now, but they could hear him crying. They felt sad. "Very well," called Grandma Tilde. "You may come in." The elephant was as happy as could be. But the elephant had a problem. He could not get through the door. So they all helped to push him inside. "Oh dear," said Grandma Tilde. "I hope the floor is strong. This is a very old house." Outside, the snow kept falling. But inside the house, it was cozy and warm. Everyone hoped winter would go away and spring would come soon. That night, there was a terrible crash. The elephant had fallen through the floor. "We cannot fix this. You will just have to stay there." The winter was long, and soon the firewood was gone. The elephant was always hungry. He kept eating and eating and eating until all the food was gone. "We cannot leave, or we will freeze," said Grandma Tilde. "We cannot stay, or we will starve. What are we to do?" The elephant felt sorry. Then he thought of a way to help. He started to walk. He walked and walked and walked and walked. When he stopped, they were in a warm, sunny place. And that is where Grandma Tilde and her friends are today. The end.
Well, my friends, I hope you enjoyed Grandma Tilde's adventure with her friends, because I sure did. I'll see you next time, right here in Teacher Hennie's Read Aloud Corner. Bye-bye.